Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Lotus Sunlight Studio. Before we begin, understand something very clearly. This is not a soft message. This is not about reassurance, prediction, or comfort. Today at our studio, we channel with the Shakti forces. These energies appear only when the soul has reached a turning point, when old timelines can no longer continue, when truth demands courage. So, if you found this reading unexpectedly, if you felt pulled without logic, if something inside you feel unsettled yet alert, that is because this message is not speaking to your mind, it is speaking to your inner witness. Take a deep breath, relax your body, and let's begin our reading. Our first card is Kalratri. Kalratri enters when you have already survived something heavy. Kalratri is the seventh form of Shakti. Kalratri means the dark night of time, the power that destroys ignorance, fear, ego, and negativity. She represents the moment before awakening, when illusions are burned away. Despite her terrifying form, she is also called Shubhamkari, the one who brings auspiciousness. The message he gives to us is fear is only for the ego. The soul is protected. This card does not speak of upcoming danger, but it speaks of danger that has already passed, even if you did not realize it at that time. Kalratri represents the darkest night before clarity, that phase when confusion, fear, exhaustion, emotional heaviness, or loneliness surrounded you, when it felt like you were carrying too much silently. This card says you were not abandoned, you were protected invisibly. Kalaratri has been standing guard during moments when you felt weakest. She has been cutting cords. She's been cutting cords of fear, jealousy, negative intentions, psychic drain, or karmic residues. If you experienced sudden emotional releases, vivid or disturbing dreams, detachment from people you once clung to, or a strange calm after a storm, emotional storm, I would say, that was Kalratri working. She destroys what threatens your soul, not what feeds your egos. So, this card also reveals that you have crossed a threshold. The version of you that lived in constant fear, self doubt, or survival mode is dissolving. Kalratri does not ask you to fight anymore, she asks you to stand still and fearless. Her message is simple yet powerful. What tried to harm you no longer has permissions to do so. You are not in the darkness now. You are emerging from it. Kalratri goes destruction of fear, nightmares, black magic, or any negative karmas. He destroys everything. Breaks any breaking inner demons like anger, attachment, obsession, lust, arrogance. He break all those demons and also provide a deep spiritual cleansing before a higher wisdom arrives. She is especially powerful for spiritual seekers, people facing intense life challenges, shadow work, and karmic release. Kalratri is the dark night of the soul. When old ideas collapse, truth feels uncomfortable, ego resists surrender. She appears not to punish but to liberate. And the second card we have with Kalratri is Bhairavi Yogini. Bhairavi Yogini, where Kalratri protects you, Bhairavi Yogini transforms. Bhairavi Yogini is the tantric Shakti of awakening, the raw power that burns desire, fear, and ego to reveal pure consciousness. She is not gentle, she is honest. In simple words, Bhairavi Yogini is the fire that makes you ready for truth. When Kundalini rises and hits the Manipura axis, Bhairavi energy activates. Heat in body, it activates heat in your body, strong emotions surfacing above, and sudden realization of truth. Life situations forcing inner honesty. These are all the doing of Bhairavi Yogini. If you resist all this, there will be chaos. And if you surrender to it, you will receive liberation. This card signals inner fire awakening. Bhairavi Yogini appears when desire, attachment, or emotional intensity must be purified, not denied, not indulged, but understood. This energy asks you directly, where are you giving your powers away? This could be emotional dependency, obsession with an outcome, attachment to a person, identity, or pain, or craving intensity instead of truth. So, Bhairavi Yogini exposes self deception gently but firmly. You may feel restlessness, sudden anger or passion, strong urge to change your life, a pull toward discipline, solitude, or truth. This is Shakti activating, not any kind of instability. She's teaching you mastery over impulse, awareness over craving, truth over fantasy. This energy or this card says something important. What feels intense is not always sacred. What is calm, what is grounded and clear often is a sacred emotion. Bhairavi Yogini burns illusions, especially the ones we protect, but she never leaves you empty, that's for sure. She does not ask you to suppress desire, she asks you to see it clearly. Where have you been giving your power away? Where have you been mistaking intensity for truth? And where has craving disguised itself as love, purpose, or destiny? Bhairavi Yogini brings inner fire. You may feel restlessness, anger, passion, or sudden urge to change your life. This is not chaos. This is, believe me, Shakti awakening. So now here, if I combine these two messages together, these two energies deliver a rare initiation. Kalaratri says, "You are safe now." And Bhairavi Yogini says, "Now be honest." Be honest. And she's also teaching you discipline over impulse, awareness over obsession, and truth over comfort. You're being asked to walk through the fire consciously, not run from it, not to be consumed by it. But again, if it controls you, it must be purified. And if it survives awareness, it is real. That is what you need to figure out. Now, this combination means fear no longer controls your path, but desire must now be refined. You are no longer meant to live reactively. You are no longer meant to chase, cling, or collapse emotionally. This is transition from survival to sovereignty. The universe is asking you to walk forward lighter, without fear behind you and without illusions pulling you forward. What you release now creates a space for something truer, stronger, and aligned. This is not a lost phase, it's a power reclamation phase. The message ends with this truth: you are protected enough to face yourself, you are strong enough to walk through transformation consciously, and you are ready to live without lying to your own soul. So, I'll say the night protected you, the fire purified you. What rises now is real. Check yourself, and thank you so much for sharing this sacred space with us.